Hi guys, I'm Jimmy and I will gonna introduce the introduction of our works. Plastic pollution is already working hell on the Earth's ecosystems. Once known for its convenience and durability, plastic have become more pressing threat to the environment we depend on, and even to our health. From depths of the ocean to the highest mountains, plastic waste is choking our ecosystem and endangering countless species. But plastic itself is not a pollutant. Plastic waste leaks into a neutral environment to form plastic pollution. The essence of plastic pollution is that plastic waste leaks into the neutral environments such as soil and water, and it is difficult to degrade, bringing environmental hazards such as visual pollution, soil damage, and microplastics. If immediately action is not taken, the harm of plastic pollution will further expand and threaten to human survival. Plastic pollution is one of the important environmental problems facing the world at present, which has a serious negative impact on the ecological environment and the biodiversity. The plastic crisis needs to be solved by all making.
And now we're going to talk about the methodology. The first one, actually we have two parts. The first one is the method of research, and second one is procedure of gathering data. The first one, the public's attitudes and view regarding plastic pollution and its effect on health were evaluated by a questionnaire study. An online questionnaire was used to gather data from a written sample of 60 respondents. And second one, procedure of gathering data. How was that? How was the form come out? The first one, actually we have three steps. The first one was sample selection. To guarantee that the sample was divided in terms of the gender, age, and education, 60 adult respondents were chosen at random. Second one is the questionnaire design. There are 25 questions total, broken down into 4 sections: open-ended, basic fact, health impact, plastic pollution cognition, and personal behavior. And the last one, how the data was gathered. Respondents were contacted via email and asked to complete questionnaire that were distributed via an online platform like Google Forms.
We also conducted an interview based on the subject of the report.
Hello, I have some questions about plastic pollution. Can I interview you?
Okay, no problem.
What's your age?
18.
What is your education level?
Degree.
Do you think plastic pollution is a serious problem?
Yeah, I think very serious.
Why?
Because I think after plastic waste enter the water body, it affects the survival of aquatic organisms.
Do you understand the impact of plastic pollution on the environment?
Know something about.
Which of following aspects of health do you think plastic pollution has an impact on?
Yeah, I think reproductive health issues.
Do you avoid using single-use plastic products?
Frequently.
Have you ever participated in environmental study related to type material pollution?
Yes.
In your opinion, what can be done to reduce the health effects of plastic pollution?
I think it's increase public awareness of plastic pollution and its health impacts, and promote individual and collective environmentally friendly behaviors.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
We finding plastic pollution is everywhere. It affects deserts, farmlands, mountains, deep seas, and even icy regions. Every year, people around the world produce 300 million tons of plastic garbage. And then, microplastics are tiny pieces of plastic that can harm marine life. Many sea creatures accidentally eat plastic, which can block their digestive systems and cause death. This not only messes up the food chain in the ocean, but can also harm human health indirectly. And then, plastic particles can get into our bodies through the food we eat, the water we drink, or the air we breathe. These particles can build up in our tissues and cause long-term health problems. Studies show that plastic particles can stay in tissues and create persistent health issues.
Hello, I'm Liu Hanyao. Eliminating plastic pollution is not only an important step in environmental protection, but also a basis for fulfilling moral obligations and achieving social justice. Sociological research can identify the economic and cultural drivers of plastic pollution, leading to more effective policies and measures to limit the use of plastics. Increasing public awareness of environmental issues and changing social norms can significantly reduce plastic waste. Incorporating Sagittario's philosophy into the fight against plastic pollution allows for a more complete and balanced strategy that protects both human health and the environmental, promoting sustainable development of society as a whole leads to improve overall well-being.
I will introduce the possible solutions for the plastic pollutions. We can see from picture, it shows how to reduce the potential pollution in our daily life, such as to use reusable bottles instead of plastic bottles, and say no to straw as possible. However, it is not obvious to reduce the plastic pollution. I think the policies and the regulations is important than the personal habit. Governments need to enact the laws to limit the overuse of the plastic material and set certain regulations to the use of plastic material. Secondly, to raise the public awareness is also important. Schools and companies could use their resources to propagate the problem of the plastic pollution. The concept of preventing plastic pollution should be widespread in the society. Finally, the international cooperations to stop the plastic pollution is vital. People urge the government to stop this plastic pollution, and developed countries could help in developing countries to reduce the use of plastic pollution.
Next, I'm going to conclusion. Plastic pollution presents significant weakness due to its presence in the environment, leading to long-term ecological and health issues, made worse by insufficient waste management practices. The threats include severe impacts on wildlife, potential human health risk from microplastics, and contributions to climate change through greenhouse gas emissions. However, there are strengths in the global response, such as advancements in biodegradable plastics, improved recycling methods, and increased public awareness and advocacy, leading to stronger regulations. The situation also offers opportunities for innovation in eco-friendly materials, enhanced international cooperation, public education champions, and investments in waste management infrastructure and recycling technologies to mitigate plastic population's impact.